What is going on, world? You're now tuned to the Bong Talk Sit-Down Series. Now I'm your host, Nappy 2000. Let me put the sponsors up on the screen so you can see them real quick. Let me give a shout out to Gas TV, Vacay, Bust On Worldwide, Shrubs, Happy Trees, El Toro Verde, Plain Jane, and Sweets. I appreciate all of y'all, and you can find these on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. But today, I have a man who is all the way from South Central. I have a man who has a video called Debt Out that is directed by Malik Baker. I have special guest Justice Allah in the building.
Peace.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
That's great. That's great, man. Great to have you on. Great to have you on. We had a whole other conversation
Oh yeah.
before we came on here, but it's all love. It's all love. I like to say these interviews are conversations anyway. It's just
That's
an
right.
extension. The cameras are just on now. The microphone's just on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. So let's let's dive in a little bit deep and let's see who you are. What who is Justice Allah? Where did this name come from first and foremost?
Well, the name came from my dad. My dad and my mom. They collaboratory. They made a collaboration and decided to give me the great name Justice Allah. And I felt like they came up in a time where they was raised a certain way, and instead of following tradition, they wanted to find the truth, and they didn't want us to carry the names that didn't make any sense or didn't have a meaning to them. So they decided to name me Justice Allah, and I feel like as at the age I am now, I feel like I'm starting to understand that even more.
Hmm. So there's a time that you, well, I guess, didn't relate with the name. You would say.
Um, yeah, it was times like that. Growing up in LA, you feel me?
Yeah,
LAUSD
yeah, yeah.
and the LAUSD school district.
With the
Uh,
name Justice.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. I had experiences with like different students. You feel me? But you feel me? I feel like that kind of hardened me up as I grew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it most definitely did. I mean, you get to know your truth. You
Yep.
get to know who you are as a black man out here. I think that's the most important thing.
That's right.
So during those lessons or during through those tribulations, what were some of the most important things that you figured out about Justice Allah?
The most important thing I figured out is that without focus, you have to have a lot of focus in like certain aspects of your life. You feel me? As far as like just having money in your pocket, being able to provide for other people you care about, um, and just having a sense of focus on your craft. I started off doing music at a young age, and I've always maintained a focus.
Mm-hmm. What? How old?
I started off when I was like, I say like 9. I
9.
was like fifth grade, I think, 10, 11,
Okay,
9,
well,
10, 11.
rapping, or you was
Yeah.
just playing like some just different instruments or something like that.
Nah, I would go around saying my uncle and my dad rap. And
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
well, I would say they raps. I started off discovering music on the at certain schools we didn't have the technology we do have now.
Yeah.
I'm born in the 90s, 95.
Mm-hmm.
So back then we had like a computer set up, and the first artist I ever discovered on YouTube was Snoop Dogg. Like I remember that.
Yeah,
Like it was
yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
Crazy.
That was my first artist too. I
Yeah.
think one of my first hip hop songs was "Ain't Nothing But a G Thing."
Oh yeah, come on, man. Yeah, that's a classic right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the name? I remember I was like, who is this? Like this dude is like crazy. All his shit is hard. I was like, man, this dude is a legend for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg was my first, and then randomly, bro, Cypress Hill
Cypress Hill?
was my second hip hop group I ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see like who people's first hip hop listen was growing up
Oh yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So, growing up, seeing your dad, seeing your uncle do all that, and now seeing yourself do music now, what are some of those aspects or some of those things that you saw them do now that you may have implemented in your own music?
Well, I picked up a lot of their cadences. My dad, he has a strong, brilliant business mindset when it comes to like the music business.
Yeah.
And my uncle, he was actually in the music business as well. And uh he had like a big song, a big song, a dope album that he put out. And it was like I got a lot of inspiration from that and like other artists in that time, in that genre, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of different people within that time
Oh yeah.
who just make great music.
Oh come on now. Yeah.
Like it's I mean, the list can go on. I mean, even we can go back to the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I
Yeah.
mean, the time it's timeless music. It's timeless music. And when I listened to your music, I was listening, and I was in the car,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Nadia sent me some music as well. So
Appreciate it.
I had some time to dive in,
Yeah.
deep into what your message was. And I like the song Debt because the
Yeah.
English language has is weird.
Yeah.
Our one word can mean like three different things. You
That's
know what
right.
I'm saying? So in the song Debt, in what aspect did you mean? Even though you obviously explain in the song, but who are you indebted to, or what debt do you feel like you have?
Well, I wrote the song. When I wrote the song, I had a close family member who was going through something, like some mental health issues, and you feel me? I wrote it talking about that specific person, and I wanted it to mean something to me and just to him, and it was like a real dark time. You feel me? It was a real dark time, and I wrote that song for that specific family member, and it had a deep meaning to it, deep meaning behind it. The meaning was basically, like I'm forever in your debt as my brother. It's my brother. You feel me? So I had to kind of like, um, I had to kind of pay him homage and just respect his life and just all the experience we had, and or we have, and that was like that was a message I was trying to go for. In addition to that message, I wanted to pay homage to Nipsey as well. You feel me? Growing up in L.A., Nipsey was like a big person that I looked up to. Going to View Park, going to high school on Crenshaw and Slauson, and then yeah, that was it. Was just it was, you feel me? It was an experience all around, and I'm glad. I'm real glad I put that song out. Real glad.
Yeah, yeah. Because when I was watching
Yeah,
it, I was talking to someone like about the video, and I was like, it really represents, I think, who you are as an artist,
yeah.
but also the care that you have for people and the care that you have for the city,
Oh yeah.
where you're from. And I think that video represents that in a really, really good way.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? For real. So, talk about, being from the city and what it's done for you, positively and negatively.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the positive things is that when you born and raised in Los Angeles, LA, we known for our good food. We known for the beautiful ladies. We known for the realest people. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
if you come to the real LA, I hear a lot of people coming from out of town talking down on LA, hearing a lot of new things, but
They're
I
not in the
always
right
yeah,
spots.
they're not in the right
They're not in the
spots. You
right
feel me?
spots at all.
It's a lot of nice areas. You just gotta be on your square and just be be visual as a man. You feel me? Ladies have different it's different for them. But as a man growing up in LA, because that's only what I can relate to,
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest like just watch your back and have fun. You feel me? Have fun. That's what this city is about. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? It's one of the top cities for a reason.
Mm-hmm. That's funny. Watch your back
Yeah.
and have
Have
fun.
fun. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
No. When you're having fun, you must watch your back.
Oh yeah, you got to,
You
got to,
got
got
to. You
to.
can't have. You can have fun, but
Yeah. Too
you
much
know.
fun to put you in danger.
You know what I'm
Feel me?
saying?
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah, gotta
be vigilant.
come on.
You know what I'm saying? So no, that's really. I love to hear the positive of people talking about their city, because I
Yeah.
think sometimes when people are in an area too long, they may just start giving out or spewing out negative thoughts about, oh, I don't like this about the city or
Oh
this
yeah.
and that. But like you're saying, if you're not in the right areas, you're not gonna really get to experience what LA really is about. So I guess, what is LA really about?
Um I grew up in Watts too, to be accurate
I know. I
and just
seen it in.
exact.
I
Yeah.
seen the towers.
Yeah, growing up in
I see
Watts,
them.
Watts is like a small pocket in LA. But the city is Los Angeles. It's Los Angeles, South Central, and in South Central is Watts. And growing up in Watts, I always loved it there. You feel me? People make it seem like it's so bad, but it's so much joy and like it's so much joy and it's stuff to do growing up in the hood, you know, growing up in that specific area. Like I remember when I was a kid, I would love to go hoop and I would walk my dog to Ted Watkins. It's a park in that section. And I would always go play basketball. I swim in the pool during summer times. I played in the Snoop League. I used to
Okay.
play for the Watts Rams.
For
Yeah,
sure.
Watts
Okay.
Rams.
Okay. Okay.
And
Shouts out to Snoop.
oh yeah, come on now.
Yeah,
Shouts out to
man, doing
Snoop.
all that
Yeah.
for those
Yep,
kids.
yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was better. It was better for me. I had a good time growing up out there. I feel like growing up out there is what kind of made me who I am today. You feel me? It's a small addition, a large addition.
Hmm.
You know.
Who are you today?
Um, Today I'm Justice Allah. You know, I'm always remain true to myself. I'm growing every day. So today I say I'm you feel me? I say I'm consistent.
Yeah,
It's things I need to work on, but you feel me? I'm
most
taking it day by
definitely.
day. So today I feel like I need more consistency.
Right.
Today.
It's yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
today.
today.
Exactly. Let's focus
Yeah.
presently right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's most definitely a day by day process. But I
Yeah.
mean, what are some pages that you've turned that are now new things that you're writing?
I'm starting to talk about I'm starting to talk about more things that I feel like make me feel like alive. You feel me? We see a lot of
Mm.
music out here in the world that's just I don't want to say it's not it's bad music because no music is bad music. It's always an expression, but I feel like it's a lot of
There's not
it's
a
not
lot of life in the music
yeah,
though. Yeah.
exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, you stole it off my
Yeah.
mind. Yeah, it's not a lot of life in the music, and I'm bringing that with still like a LA feel to it, and it's just a calm realness, you know.
The calm realness is most definitely there.
Yeah,
It I mean, but that's who you are.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I think being authentic and then putting it into the music and then putting it out visually and hearing it audibly, I think that's very dope how it all comes together with who you are as Justice Allah.
yeah.
I think that's very important. But what's the hood fantasy though,
Oh
bro?
yeah,
What is I've been seeing that and I've been, thinking about different things in my head. And I
yeah.
think everyone else may have their own idea of that. But what is the hood fantasy to you?
Well, this is my homie Ashton McCray. He's my homie. Went to middle school with him.
Okay.
Over there on Van Ness in Florence. On Kip, it's this school called Kip Academy of Opportunity. It was like a
Okay.
whole shout out Kip. You feel me? All the Kipsters out there.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I went to this school called Kip on Van Ness in Florence, right next to Horseman. I met Ashton there, and he ended up blowing up. He does a lot of production for me. He's like my main producer, and this is his brand. This is our brand. You feel me? We started off as a youth together, so we like brothers, you know. So yeah, his brand is kind of like taking over LA. It's a brand that kind of unifies a lot of the people who come in from out of town and the natives from LA. And it's able to just combine and have a dope event together. And this is the brand I represent. You feel me? It represents us. And I'm working on some merch too. You feel me? So we got a lot of shit coming.
What's your merch?
Oh yeah, it's top secret right now, man. It's coming together, man.
Top secret?
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
for
It's top
sure, for
secret
sure.
right now.
I
I'm
need
still
an
coming.
NDA to like
Yeah.
talk about this
Oh
type
no, no, no,
shit.
no, 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 NDA, man. It's just you feel me. It's in the works, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to be for sure and just have it in the works instead of just talking about it. So I got some ideas, some small steps I'm putting together,
Hmm.
and hopefully it comes into play. You know.
No, it will come
Yeah,
into play.
yeah.
Most definitely will come into play. So I see debt is one of the things that you've been pushing.
Oh yeah.
What's Soundcheck LA? That was dope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Talk about that setup and putting the song out on that.
Yeah, well, shout out all the homies who shot that too. They all from Pasadena, real good brothers.
Okay,
I thought
cool.
it was just one person when I met the soundcheck person, the
Hmm.
soundcheck LA. I thought it was just me, one individual. It ended up being a good group of six, and there was a girl there too. And they had a big team. They real they show love. They love the music. They embraced me as soon as I came in. They let me know that they loved the song and how much it meant to them. And I told them the same thing. It was for my brother and Nipsey, and just all the people who out there who feel like they're in debt to somebody that they care about or they love. You feel me? That they want to pay homage to. I feel like that's an anthem for them. You
Hmm.
know. But yeah, they fucked with the song. They hit me up, asked me to do it. I was like, of course, and we took off from there.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Real quick, we'll give a quick commercial break.
Okay.
We're gonna see this beautiful El Toro Verde commercial. Shouts out to my guy Bernie. We'll be right back real quick. Stay tuned, everybody. This is Bong Talk. I'm Nappy 2000. We'll be right back.
Crafted from the fires of dragons, chilled on the highest peaks of Everest, the Canagard is designed for perfection, using only the freshest herbs our planet has to offer, cultivated by years of experience. El Toro Verde, crisp, rich draw, slow resin burn. Be bold, be elegant, be the bull. El Toro Verde, you should be smoking.
We are back with Bong Talk. I'm your host, Nappy 2000, and we got Justice Salah in the building. So, we were talking about Soundcheck LA and how
Yeah.
that was a group of 6 people. I appreciate you actually taking the time out and pushing a single.
Oh yeah.
Not many people push singles.
Yeah.
So, talk about, pushing your songs and putting an investment into your work.
It's crazy because I thought about before I wasn't doing that. I wasn't really doing that. I just felt like you feel the need to drop and you feel the need to kind of like people have this thing to where they want to get exposed and out there fast. And I had to think for a second. I look at different marketing strategies from different artists that I saw. And I thought to myself, like, I'm gonna actually get this a chance. I watched Tyler the Creator say something on basically pushing a single. He said the same thing you said, like niggas don't push singles no more. So I kind of had to utilize that advice that I saw and watch the Tyler the Creator say. And you feel me? That's why I decided to push this single.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because how do you expect someone to? I mean, some artists, have a fan base to where they'll know the song in what, like a day or two,
true.
depending on who it is. But I mean, if you're pushing independently, why wouldn't you push a song for what, 3 weeks to a month?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So when you go to these shows or when you go to these festivals, the song's been out for a month. You've been pushing it.
yeah.
They know your music. They know what's going on. So
Come on.
I'm happy that you're doing that.
Hell yeah, I'm taking a. I feel like it's the long way, but it's definitely worth it for more exposure of the song.
I mean, is it really the long way or is it the right way?
Yeah,
Which one is it?
I mean, it's both. It's both. It's both.
Mm-hmm.
I can't knock that. It's both.
Yeah, it most definitely is. But I think though, by doing it that way, you get to know what works for you,
Yeah,
what may not work for you,
yeah.
what you don't like, what you may want to tweak. So what are some things that you have developed over time that you may have not liked, when it comes to like trimming around the edges of you becoming an artist?
Um, Say that again. You said some of the things I didn't like.
Yeah, what are some things that you may have, trimmed around the edges when it comes to your artistry? What are some things that you may have
Oh yeah,
fixed? Yeah.
yeah. I decided to be some more selective on my beat choices. Um, right now I feel like I'm more versatile than ever. You know, I always been I never really been like afraid to kind of step outside my comfort zone and try doing different type of beats. You know, I feel like I do soulful beats, I do street beats, I do beats with 808s. You feel me? I could do anything. I've been writing for like a while, so this shit is nothing new. You know, yeah, I feel like the beats kind of help. I'm been more selective with those.
Were you a little bit more quick with your beat when it comes to that selection, or did you not? Like, what was it? Did you not like pay enough? Like,
Um, See
enough
what I
time?
yeah yeah. See what I did. I found that it's crazy. I actually found that beat on YouTube, bro.
Okay.
And when I found the beat, I was like, I went to the link. You know how they had some producers had a link below.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Went to the link, clicked it, took me straight to the beat stars, and I was like, at a moment I was like, I'm tired of like buying these beats. You feel me? I want to come up with a producer and just get that relationship and build. And I was like, instead of buying the beat, I'm gonna hit the dude up on the gram, follow this Instagram from the YouTube link. Um, Turned out he was a producer from Chicago.
Okay.
His name was Benchy, Bnchy, and from Chicago. good dude. And I told him my plan. I wanted to give him like 50% of what of the song, and I would do the 50, and we split the beat 50-50. Me and him are on the song, on the publishing, on everything, and he was cool with that, and we was able to build that relationship. And he's one of the producers that's I'm working with that's up and coming, along with Ashton McCrae.
Yeah, because I think it's important to actually lock in with a producer
Facts.
and actually be like, I want my sound to be like this. I want my cadence to sound like this with this type of instrument.
Hell
I
yeah.
want you to have freedom when it comes to this.
Yeah.
So, would you say that's how the relationship became? Or is that something that you were learning as that process was going when it's like an artist and a producer need to lock in together when it comes to making a song?
I mean, I feel like the relationship I feel like was gonna happen. You feel me? I heard the beats previous, like, and
Mhm.
I heard the product before we started working. So it was just all it took was just me giving it an ear, giving it a listen, and seeing the cohesiveness of the dope shit that he was working on,
Mhm.
and it made me want to just be more involved. And when you have a talent like me, in like the modest way, um, or nah, I'm gonna say it with confidence. When you got a talent like me, you
Please
feel me?
talk your
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, yeah. When you got a talent like me and you confident and you kind of like just been working on your craft for like a
Mhm.
while, you feel me? And I understand the producer been working on this craft for a while. We come together and we make something crazy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and you have Do Me Right as well.
Yep. Produced
That
by Ashton.
Oh, and that's produced by him as well. Okay.
Hell yeah.
And that's a different vibe as well.
Yep.
That's a different vibe. So I can see you don't well, no one should ever do this, but you most definitely don't box yourself in when it comes to your creativity.
Oh, never,
Yeah,
never,
yeah.
never.
You're very free flowing. So talk about working with that producer.
Yeah. With Ashton, I go to his crib. We'll kick it. You feel me? Talk about life and just anything that will get us both to the next level. He's a
Mhm.
very inspirational brother. Like I said, I went to middle school with him. I guess he's actually been producing for years, and he's like one of the most talented people I know. Every time I go over there, we sit down. He plays the beat. He sometimes makes the beat while I'm there, and
Okay,
I'll
from
tell him,
scratch.
yeah, he'll add in some of the sounds that I'll tell him I like, and then he'll just do it on his own. Or you feel me? He's just good at putting shit together, to be honest. And whenever a person is good like that, and I see the drive and the passion of him just creating, I understand it because I'm a creator myself. So it makes us both want to lock in even
Mhm.
more. You know?
And how do I pronounce the person that's featured on the project? I mean, not on the
Yeah,
project, on the song.
yeah.
Is it
Oh,
FIH?
Phi,
Phi?
Phi.
Phi.
She's nice. Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want to say the name wrong. So Phi.
yeah, yeah. Phi.
Yeah, great feature on that as well.
Oh yeah, thank you. I
Mhm.
knew it's crazy because I knew when I wrote the song, I knew she was the voice I needed to complete the song. I growing up I listen to a lot of rap right now and just like all throughout life, but growing up it was nothing like hearing like R&B on them Sundays. You feel me? On them Sundays while you
Yeah,
cleaning up the house and
yeah,
shit with your
yeah,
family.
yeah.
And I took a little bit of inspiration from that, and all I had to do was just think of the voice that would be cohesive with the beat and my lyrics. And once I found that, I was like, I know exactly who to get, and Fi just popped up in my head. Like her shit is off the chain.
Yeah, no, she's
Yeah, go get that new Fi.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Great addition.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is dope. I was playing that on the way here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, this is hard.
Yep.
This is
Thank you, bro.
hard. This is hard. So can we expect you and Ashton to have a project together?
Oh yeah, I just called him today. He putting on Hood Fantasy today. It's gonna be an event downtown. If you in the area, pull up on Thursdays. It's Hood Fantasy at the Broadway bar. But I was just talking to him today. He was like, I got this. I'm producing for like mad Detroit people. You gotta hop on the wave, bro. We gotta get this shit going for LA. And I was like, hell yeah, bro. Just let me know when you ready. He's supposed to be sending me some beats tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, some more beats. So
Well,
this shit about to be smooth.
yeah, we manifesting
Oh
that.
yeah, come on. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So can we expect like a project
Yeah.
or an EP? Because I was looking, I couldn't find an EP or a
Yeah.
project. Or was I not looking hard enough?
Nah, those songs were on the songs that I got right now are singles.
Okay,
I
okay,
watched an
okay.
interview with Nipsey and 50 Cent. And Nipsey said he was telling a lot of the artists or the up and coming artists that he said When you don't have an album out and you keep dropping mixtape, it shows no sales history. So you're able to control and leverage how much you want to get out of the record companies when they're trying to give you a record deal. So that was the best game that I got from Nipsey, and just he got it from 50 Cent. And I'm here now telling you the same game that they spoke about before. You know?
There we go.
Yeah.
That's what the show is about. Information.
Information.
Information. Shouts out to Justice Allah dropping information.
Oh, come on, man.
I mean, but I think that's what hip hop is all about. I
Yeah.
mean, RIP to that man.
Yep.
He has those videos out that he gives out to people that are gonna be here for a very, very long time. And it's something that he heard from 50 Cent that we were hearing when we were in elementary school. You know what I'm saying? So it's just literally just different generations of hip hop passing down the same type of information
Facts.
that's needed.
Yeah. I'm just a fan of good music and good information, man. Good information. I like the trap music. I like all like the trap music, the hip hop music, the low level hip hop music, the like all type of different corners of hip hop. I'm just a hip hop guru all around. You feel me? I've studied the game, and I feel like it's gotten me where I am now. You know.
Where would you say you are now?
Yeah.
As a artist,
I mean,
do you like where you're at right now?
I feel like right now I'm happy where I'm at right now, but I could always do more. Cause music has always been something I'll do, whether or not I do win or I don't win. You feel me? I'm always going to be able to drop it, write a song, even if I'm writing a song for somebody. People do it for money and everything, and I'm not saying I'm not doing it for that as well, but I feel like I do it for both. You know. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I'm still gonna be writing my raps. Like I started in the back of the Saxon. You remember the Saxon map book?
Yeah.
I used to write raps in the back of the Saxon, and you feel me?
That's wild.
But it's always being able to kind of like maintain that like the progression as a man, and still being able to maintain like what you love. You feel me? So if that's what it is, and that's what it's gonna be, and you feel me? I'm gonna keep doing that, and hopefully things happen like I want it to be.
Yeah. You have to be. I think number one, happy.
Yeah.
With yourself as a man, like you were saying, and just what you're doing, but also understand your purpose also in the same type of experience.
True.
It's a whole journey. It's most definitely a whole journey, but I'm happy that you're in a good headspace and you're getting to where you want to get to.
Yeah.
So I guess my next question is, where do you want to get to now? Since you're on a new level, I can see with your artistry and where you go with your business mind, and even what you were talking about with your production, just being a little bit more meticulous with that.
Yeah.
So where do you want to go now?
Right now, I want to keep. Like my goal before music was to be in the music industry, and then when I started hearing music for like for the first time, like really paying attention to it in like 5th grade, I kind of changed and rotated to more of the artist side. I love the songs, the artistry. I fell in love with the artistry and just how people created songs from scratch. Right now, I feel like I do enjoy writing music and writing songs. So I would probably dabble in the writing, maybe dabbling in probably making my own label one day.
That'd be
crazy.
I know I put you on the spot. If you don't got a name, it's all good.
Yeah, I do got a name.
What is it?
I'm gonna tell you.
Right now?
No, not right now.
Off the camera.
Yeah, if I tell you right now, that name is not gonna be a name anymore.
Oh yeah, if you say it, it's in the ether.
Oh yeah, come on.
Someone else got the idea.
Yeah. But it's gonna be for LA for sure. You know, it's a lot of dope artists I know coming up out of LA. A lot of dope bloggers I know, and everybody I know that's grinding right now been doing this for a while. I've been watching the grind. You feel me? And they've been watching me as well. I see them in the stories. I see them supporting my music, everything I drop. You feel me? Showing love, or sometimes just watching. You know, but I definitely love seeing everybody win. And when it's my time, it's my time. You know.
Yeah, you'll know when it's time.
Yeah.
And shouts out to the people just watching.
Oh yeah. Shout out to them.
Shouts out to them
Yeah.
because they support you a little bit more than the people who
Yeah.
show you actual support in public
Yeah. Yeah.
in the weirdest of ways.
In the weirdest of ways.
But
man.
it's beautiful though.
Yeah.
You know, we are all human.
Yeah.
We're
yeah,
all
yeah.
human. You
Of
know what I'm
course.
saying in this experience. So, when can we expect a Justice Allah project or an EP? Can we expect this in 2023, 2024?
Yeah. I was thinking about dropping a couple more singles before the year ends.
Mm-hmm.
And the project I'm dropping is probably going to come up in the year 2024.
Gotcha.
I'm a Laker fan, so I was thinking about dropping in the year 24.
Oh man,
Just for Kobe.
Just for Kobe.
Yeah, man. I'm a strong believer of paying homage to the greats. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just like you got to pay homage. You know. It was a whole life before us from like other people who were here before us that created a whole bunch of things for us. And as far as just inspiration and just laying down a blueprint, you feel me? And I feel like those people you can't forget, you feel me? You can't forget them.
You can't. If we forget them, we're forgetting ourselves.
Yeah.
So we can't disappear.
Hell yeah.
We must stay present.
Come
We
on.
must stay present. But you're talking about basketball. How you feel about these Lakers, bro? Going
yeah,
into
come on.
this, going into
Yeah.
this new season.
All I know is that I'm gonna start off with the coach. And most people who answer these questions, they want to start with the players, the team, what they need, what they don't need. I'm gonna start with the coach. And the coach is a great coach. He brought them up from the bottom to the top. They were already kind of doing good because they won that championship the year before. But if you're a Laker fan, I don't know why we feel like we gotta win a championship every year.
Because
I don't know why
we do.
We do. You feel me? We gotta win a championship every year. So it's mandatory. You feel me? And we demand that. And that's something I feel like that just by itself is just it has LA all over it. We just demand shit. We demand it. And the Lakers got to win this year. The coaching is great. I think I definitely want them to incorporate some new younger players on the roster from the G League. We got some great G League players as well. I see they had my homie number 2 in. He's not my homie personally, but I'm saying you feel me, like that's your team, so you gotta ride for your team.
We're
you feel
in
me?
tune.
Yeah, we in tune. So I definitely want them to add number 2 in. Like he been doing this shit in the G League. I feel like he'd be a great addition to the Lakers if he'll help us get some wins for sure with a shot.
They got bro from
Yeah.
He was on the Rockets.
Yeah.
And then he was on the Mavericks. I think his name's Christian Wood.
I heard of Christian Wood, I think.
Yeah. He's I think like 23.
Yeah.
7 foot, young.
Yeah.
So I think they're finally understanding where the league is at.
Yeah.
And they know, okay, they need younger players on this team to develop. But
yeah, my homie's in the league too. He doing this shit over there and for the I'm tripping. For the Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh,
Yeah,
crazy.
he's doing this thing right now, killing it.
That's dope. Shouts out to anyone that makes it to the NBA.
Yeah, shout out to
Honestly, to
Anthony
any
Melton.
professional level of basketball. I mean, you're still playing grown men
Hell
on
yeah.
a level that are 6'4" and taller.
Hell yeah, that shit is crazy. They doing their shit though. I can't mad at them.
Yeah, they're doing their thing. So, couple singles going into the rest of 2023, and then 2024 we can expect a Justice Allah project.
Yeah.
The name for the project, or are we just still rolling this out and we're just gonna go from there?
Name for the project is still coming soon. I got like 3 solid options, but it's coming together.
Okay.
I'm just elaborating that. I mean, I'm just trying to pay attention to the right what feels great, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. When the time comes and when the wording comes together, it'll make sense. It'll make sense. So what can we expect of you for the rest of the year, 2024, 2025?
I'm planning on dropping that project sometime in the year 2024. I'm definitely about to do some more shows. I'm trying to go on tour next year.
You will go on tour next year.
Oh yeah, I will definitely. I'm definitely trying to get more placements. It's a lot of things I'm working towards. I'm a strong believer in just like when you say something, do something. That's why I say I'm trying, because it hasn't happened yet. You feel me? So if I say I will do something, I haven't made that. I haven't said that. It's not set. It's gonna be set in stone.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
I
yeah,
need it to
yeah,
be set
yeah,
in stone before I say I will. 'Cause I hate to be the person that never say they gonna. I always say they gonna do something and never do it.
I got you.
I know a lot of people like
There's
that.
a lot, as I said, there's a
Yeah.
lot of those people. But I'm glad that you know where your foundation is at, and you
Yep.
know how your human development is.
Hell yeah.
That's important. So I just appreciate you, bro,
Oh, come on,
for
man.
coming on this show,
Hell yeah.
having this conversation, and I'm excited to see everything that you want develop and become tangible for you, man. For real.
Real talk.
Yes, sir. I'm Nappy 2000. You're now tuned into the Bong Talk Sit-Down Series, and I'll see you next
It's a
time.
win.
Yes, sir. Lakers, new champions.
Come
all
on,
that.
man. All
You
that.
know what I'm saying? 2024.
Come on.
That's what it is.
Represent.
And that's how we gonna end it. Blessings.
Peace to the God.
Justice, thank you, bro.
Yep.
Yep. Thank you guys for tuning in to Bong Talk. You can either watch or stream this on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. And also, thank you to all the sponsors of the show.